I got a million of them, Cheese.
Joined now by Sportsnet Pacific Bureau Chief and Whitecaps play-by-play man Craig McEwen. Craig, let's get right to this. The Vancouver Whitecaps have lost 4 straight games. They've only collected 9 points out of their last 14. What's wrong with the Caps?
Boy, I wish I knew, and I think Martin Rennie wished someone knew what was wrong with the Whitecaps. But if I had to boil it down to maybe just one word, I'd have to say that word would be cohesion. They don't look like they're together as a group. Earlier this season, when they were having success, when they were playing well, it was a very tight-knit group of soccer players. Right now, they just don't seem to be firing, thinking, or playing on all the same cylinders, and I think that, at the end of the day, is the biggest problem for the Caps.
Now, in the beginning of the season, they were very consistent with their lineup. They had Eric Hasley in, Davide Cumiento in, and Sebastian Letou in starting many of the beginning games of the season. In the midway point, a lot of the players are gone, and you enter Barry Robson, Kenny Miller, Andy O'Brien, and Dane Richards. Maybe too many changes too soon for the Caps?
Well, it is. I mean, let's not forget that there has been some suspensions and injuries as well that have hurt them. But you're right. When you build a soccer team kind of from the bottom up, and Martin Rennie has come in here and done a fantastic job with this side in his first year and just their second year in Major League Soccer, it takes some time to get that team to gel. The core has to be together for a long time. The Galaxy, Real Salt Lake, those top teams in Major League Soccer are there for a reason. It's because that core group of players, although they add some pieces to the side, is stable and has been together at quite some time. And I think for the Whitecaps right now, these changes being made late from a power of strength at the time have maybe diluted the product a little bit in that they haven't found the rhythm together as a group.
Now, Craig, I'm not a soccer coach, but it looks like Kenny Miller and Darren Maddox at times might be a little lonely playing in that lone striker role up front. Do you think Martin Rennie and his coaching staff have to approach these next few games a little different tactically?
Well, I think so, and it's a very astute point on your part, even though you're not a coach. I think in some ways, some coaches decide that I'm going to play a certain way, and I don't care about my talent. I'll just fit pieces into that. Right now, the way the Caps are going with Kenny Miller, they don't seem to have the group that can play with that lone striker up top. Darren Maddox has been effective at it. A lot of long, high-searching balls, and in my opinion, the midfield maybe hasn't been there to support him. So if you have 2 front runners up there, those guys can play off each other and create some chances. And I think you'll see the best of Kenny Miller because, let's be honest, as he pushes towards the end of his career, he wasn't the player he was. He's still highly skilled and can finish, but when you're not even getting those opportunities playing by yourself, sometimes you need a little partner up there to help you find your way.
No matter what he says, we always see the best of Craig McEwen here. He will be calling the game on September 15th when the Whitecaps take on FC Dallas.